Stop scrolling. Stop reacting. They're keeping you in a state of fight or flight. What you don't know is that you're doing it to yourself. Keeping you on schedule, on time, at an impossible speed, past the speed of your nervous system, past the speed of your heartbeat. Not being able to feel the world, being numb, and being complacent. Keeping you in loops of performance, assessment, and denial of yourself. Such distinctions and classifications causes divisions in our world, racism, and all of the bigotry that we're seeing, especially in America. Keeping you in a state of reaction, keeping you in a state of stimulation without the satisfaction of your own presence. These states that I've talked about, especially assessment, removes you from the truth frequency, removes you from the actual knowing of anything and of all things, and keeps you from the intimacy of the world that you can actually feel. One way to get yourself into a state of intimacy is to connect with the ground. And what I want you to do is I want you to put both of your hands on the ground. It doesn't matter if it's the floor, preferably outside, because that's a total different connection and place of awareness where you're going to find nature's true frequency. But if you're in a building and you put your hands on the floor, it's going to ground you in a very similar way. Again, not the same, but it will still have activating effects where you start to begin to connect to the macro world, the world that is outside of yourself. You are the micro world, which is all worlds within yourself. So the two literally connect and you become whole. You become a sovereign divine being. And in that way, you begin to have the awareness of your full self. So if you happen to be in a cult, or if you happen to be in any kind of religious standpoint, I would suggest that you look with your eyes, you look with your heart, you look with your nervous system about life, about things, about how things feel, because it's the only way you can really access the truth, not through any kind of dogma or mantra, but an actual knowing about things and finding an actual knowing about things. Another way to connect to your full self or the truth frequency, nature's frequency, what have you, is to connect with your eyes. And what I want you to do, this is the second exercise I can give you, is to look out into the world and just don't focus on anything at all. Look only with your peripheral vision, and that's going to give you what I like to call wide-angle vision. And that's going to connect you to your macro self and unify the micro and the macro self in order to give you full awareness. Now, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe, of course, but I would love to know your feedback on whether or not you did these exercises and how it affected you. So, just to be advised, I would not suggest that you do these exercises while you're operating machinery or driving. If you're interested in my 100% sustainable items or any products or services that I offer, the link tree is in the description of this video. And I